Tisoy na.
Yes. Right? Right, so Junior, take care of you take care of it, alright? So I'd like to propose a toast for your achievements, all of you guys, all of you, seriously, all of you. And for this particular moment, we have Joe having his, brand new car coming out anytime soon this week. Lian personally told me in the office when we had this fantastic dinner with his beautiful wife and more beautiful daughter, Z. Z's like she's like literally cleaning the sofa in the VIP lounge. May alcohol pa. Some of you are like really following me sa stories ko, like si Kat and some of you. And he told it to me how proud he is for you. One thing about leaders, like all of you, leaders who are secure, who are totally in the game, on top of their games. Not only in the game, but on top of their games, they always share power, they share light. So when he said, when you see Joe, please, you tell him this. And I personally am so warmed by his passion about coaching his leaders and pinag-ipan na. And then sabi ko, when I arrive here, I have to do a lot of important errands. Not only that you have been very, very resilient, but like what I said earlier, it is that moments like this. Dinner is just, it's been set as a stage. Kailangan siguro sabihin. Kailangan. Kabila. Si Mami naman ang binigyan. It's alright, di ba? Sabay naman kayo. Yes. But as I said earlier, moments like this make network marketing perhaps one of the most amazing business. I'm 36 years from now, or 46 years from now, or 56 years from now. Wow. So I should be 92 then. Yes. More time. Moments like this will always be cherished. Diba? It's not about making money.
Yes.
Alright? We can always make money. Don't we? We can always make that. But to come up with a good company.
Yes.
Other than good dinner, salamat po. Masarap ang pagkain ninyo. I mean, from my trip sa Manila, it's like, salamat po. Thank you. Kindly extend to the management. Great food, meat like what? Great company. This is like a moment of experience that everyone should understand. In business, as it is in any part of your lives, love life, social life, like spiritual aspect of your lives, anything else, there will always be challenges, and there will always be you who will decide to be either on top of that challenge or to be succumbed or taken by the challenge. And when you decide to be on top of the challenge, what do you do next? Do you step on others? You don't. I've been in the industry long enough to see people become arrogant, become wild whenever they become quite successful. Not as successful as Marty, or as June, or Marl, or you guys, Doris, Jofit, Kat, all of you. But basically, when people are not particularly aware of the blessings that they are receiving right now, and they thought it was their own greatness that brought them that blessing, it is the beginning of the nosedive, pababa, faster than they accelerated upwards. Hence, I'm telling you, I'm so happy to be sharing this wonderful dinner with you. Simply because it reminds me of the great things of network marketing. And the great things of network marketing, making money, is not even one of them. It's not even one of the great things, by the way. It's just the byproduct of the byproduct. It's not even one of the greatest. Sorry to say, hindi ako naging plastic. It's not even one of the greatest. you start by thinking and wishing to make money. But when you get started really, when you start doing them, money will just be like the product of what you love to do every day. The people that you help, the leaders that you improve, they will come naturally to you. I am saying this because a lot of people do not understand yet that network marketing is not about you, us alone. It's about you helping others to become the better version of themselves. I think I said it several times that, about leadership, it's about me, it's about us believing in ourselves. But the better part of it is like you believing in your capacity. Several schools of thoughts will think of different definitions of it. But I find it quite more important when people believe in you. The best part, you believing in your people.
Yes.
Do you guys salute once again? And please don't stand. We will all get drunk. Okay? So, for now, I would like to once again cherish this moment and thank everyone. If I can do it by name, I would. But you will realize that I'm already quite tipsy. So maraming salamat sa inyo. NWorld Cebu and to the rest of your organizations who may not be here because you're given this particular invite. One particular reason is that they already qualify for the Embody particular challenge. You see the benefits of qualifying early on in the game? Diba? And by the way, as you qualify to that, you practically qualify to another challenge after the 15th. Which I'm not allowed to announce. Why? Because I don't want people to qualify because they know they will be pre-qualified to the other incentive. It's not quite fair that you are qualifying because you're qualifying for the other incentive. But if you know that, then we'll have like 10,000 people qualified. But we won't actually know who are the committed ones. In any business, you will make money. Any business. Believe me, any business. But what's not gonna happen whenever you make money is that you will have people like this understanding the essence of business. The challenges will always be there. Overcome them. You are in charge of it. Not other people. It is not what other people's thinking that they impose to you will matter. A year from now, or even a day from now, what other people say or tell you will not even matter. And even if they matter to your lives, what matters are the things that you take charge and you own. And when I say that, I mean it to the truest essence of being a servant leader to the rest of your organization. Be in charge, own it, be responsible. Why? Because the day will come when you will be totally blessed. If you're not prepared as early as now, you won't be prepared by then. And what's gonna happen to you when blessings start to pour in? Have you ever heard of the line, handling prosperity? Some people have this problem of becoming successful. Other people have this problem of becoming very successful and not being able to handle prosperity. They cannot take charge of their wealth, of their success. Others put it in their heads instead of their pockets or in their bank accounts. And others who started tasting the money. It's just like, you will be hungry for it after you taste it. After tasting it one time, you would want to do it over and over and over and over again. You know what happens to them when they're not prepared to handle prosperity? They lose control. They lose control. And some people are meant to be great. But others stopped at being good. Nakontento na sa ganitong income. And they don't want to settle for more. Not because they could not imagine what is more ahead of them, but because it's already it's beyond their imagination, and they already think that this is already so much for me. I can remember somebody aspiring to drive his own new car, and instead of just getting a new car, he got a brand new sports car. Not during this particular day's standards of sports car. We're talking about something not Mustang level, not 2-3 million level. Back then, sports car of like 1 million, 1.5 million, 800,000 sports car yan. You know what? When that happened, akala niya hanggang doon na lang siya. Not because yun lang yung gusto niya, but simply because he already decided that I'm already on the top of the hill. I'm the king of the world. You've been asking me, how do I keep my success for a long, long time? Because you've seen a lot of people become successful. After a year, they become a failure. Bigger failure than they were the year before. You've seen a lot of people succeed for 5 years. 5 years later, they're even worse than their greatest success. They are indebted, 6 feet below the ground. Nobody knows them anymore. Right? They don't exist anymore. Sir, how do you keep that going? I've been getting that kind of question since you've been in the industry for a long, long time. We know a lot of people who are making a lot of money today, but only made money today. You've been doing that not only with one company, but for all other companies that you've been with in the past. How do you do it? I don't. Just like what I said earlier, I have this team. I have these people who I work with. And I believe in them. And sometimes, for you to become great, you have to understand that people underneath your tutelage, underneath your leadership, need to be trusted. Why don't you start allowing your people to take the center stage, to step up their game, to be in charge of their careers? Be a good coach, be a good guy. Never become a boss to them. Just give them a good guidance. Coach them, mentor them. And you see, if you work with the team, my strength could be another person's weakness. So in that case, I will prevail. My weakness could be another person's strength. So if I have a person in my team, then I will hardly have any weakness. Tonight is all about us having a wonderful team. Conquering challenges and making this journey a more exciting one. How do we make it more exciting? Well, over the last couple of years, perhaps over almost 2 decades, I worked very hard. I have failed miserably several times. Countless times, I could not even remember. Guys, I am not the guy that will claim that I have always been successful. Yes, I am successful today, and I've been successful for quite a long time. But in between, I have many failures. And I'm that guy who owns my failures. I own them. If I made a terrible mistake, I take it. It's my responsibility. I own it. You know why? Because if you commit a mistake, the sooner you accept it, the sooner you tell the world that you know you made that mistake, the sooner you realize that you're not the best in that particular league, the best in that particular thing, you can improve. The best leaders that I have met, the most successful guys that I have met, never claim to be the best. Unfortunately. They're not the guys that I'm saying that they're going to say that I'm the best because I'm the best. They usually say, magaling kasi yung partner ko. Sometimes, kidding aside, they would even say it candidly. Then, nakinig lang ako kay ganito. For example, he's referring to his other executive or other partner. Then, sumunod lang po, okay, ma'am. I even, I have this even, like, this one friend in the billionaires list. He even said, nakinig lang ako kay ganito. Another billionaire in the in the Forbes list. So, see, on the other hand, beginners who started making money would start to take credits always for themselves. How about those guys na nasa taas na masyado, baliktad naman. It's just like, binibiro ba ako ng mga to? It's just like, are they kidding me? Whenever you ask them, because there's like those moments, intimate moments when you get to ask some successful people outside the network marketing industry. And you will be surprised that these guys will always tell you, nakinig lang ako sa ganito, nakinig lang ako sa ganyan. While for those that are quite drowning in their own success, will say this is how you should do it. This is the technique. This is the approach. This is the secret to it. I can even tell you a secret. I can even tell you a technique. But one thing I realized, that's why I said earlier that I corny, but you know, it's because by judging the way you look, by just your aura and energy, I love hanging out. I love hanging out with people of good traits, good character. And if there's one thing I can share to you, at least for right now, until hanggang mamaya, uminom po tayo ng uminom. Alright? Cheers to that, of course.
Yes.
I'm saying, I hang out with people that I admire, that I love, that I like. People of good traits and positive character. Why? No matter how ambitious you are, no matter how hardworking, driven, passionate, committed, dedicated, skilled, you're a person of good character. No matter how all these things come together, full circle come to you. No matter how they come to you. If you hang out with people who are negative, trying to put others down, trying to put yourself down, they're undermining your talent. They have no regard for gratefulness. If you hang out with people like them, they're not only like flat tires, they are the deranged engine of a car. Flat tires, when you change them, you can already, keep going and running. But when you have troubled engine, you could be running too fast. You know that? You could be in a journey like a certain 2 or 3 hour journey. You don't have flat tires, but there's a problem. You are unaware that you have a problem in your engine, and if it breaks down in the middle of nowhere, you may have a spare tire, but you don't have a spare engine. See the difference? You can always change a flat tire, but not an engine. Your character, the people you hang out with, the good set of people, the character of those people, keep hanging out with them. And stay away with the bad ones, the negative ones. Those who always have good things to say about themselves and bad for the world, they're always the greatest ones, the good ones. Keep away from them. They are not flat tires. They will corrode your engine. They will. Even if it's a brand new one. You know what I'm saying? If you're a brand new distributor in network marketing, then you signed up, 2 weeks later, you hang out with people like them. Oh my God. In no time, your engine will not function. You can buy all the brand new tires you want. It will not run. Either you send back, you go back to the factory and then you tell them why is it troubled in just like 2 weeks time, or you got to buy a new one. Sinasabi ko to because you make money so easy. Dali niyo pong kumita ng pera. And I'm happy for you. But looking back those days, nung wala pang Facebook, wala pang social media, wala pang mobile phone, wala pang WhatsApp, Viber, Messenger, wala pang website, we don't do e-commerce, we don't do Facebook marketing, we don't do like live conference through Facebook or through YouTube. Ang hirap. Sobrang hirap. For me to meet a prospect, I have to go to a certain meeting point. Kung wala akong beeper, wala siyang beeper, or like somewhere along the way something happened, kung wala akong beeper or don't have a mobile device, I got to wait. Without even knowing na walang darating. You know, today, because it's so easy, technology has given us this amazing access to communication. It's so easy that even if you can make it, it's so easy to say, I can make it. I'm stuck in the traffic. Even if it's just like 2 corners away. It's so hot because you can Google it, you can actually check it in your weather. It's so hot, but it's not actually hot yet. But you check the weather, an hour from now it's going to be so hot, you decided not to go. Back in my days, ang hirap ng the things before they even manifest, they even show up to you. Yung challenge mismo yung mag-present ka pala. And to even meet a person. Today, you can already do it. Your prospect can pretend that he or she doesn't know NWorld. Pero binabantayan na pala yung wall mo, tinitigan yung website natin, ino-ogle niya yung mga cheque mo, yung, di ba, yung kotse na nabili mo, they ogle on that, di ba? And then tinitingnan na mabuting yun, ganda nangyayari kay Marl, kay Tito Doris, di ba? O si Raymond, ang sipag, di ba? O si Karen, ako, ang ganda ng grupo niya sa Eastern Visayas. Things like that. In the past, it's not even a tenth close to that. What I'm saying, because things are quite done easy today, we hardly pay attention to them. Why do I still work until now that I don't actually need to work anymore? With taking out a little humility, putting the credits to the company and to all their efforts, you have yet to see a Filipino-owned MLM company that does 5 billion in 2.5 years' time.
Yes.
And everybody will claim, we're the best, we're the biggest. Right? Sa sarili ko lang, even the 5 billion has not even gotten to my gray matter. Because what I had in mind, yes, it is great in the country, but I'm the world. How can I be globally competitive? How can I serve you more if you have customers abroad? How can I grow your potential to make money? Selling not only in the Philippines, but elsewhere. And if I talk about the world, I cannot simply just go around, hey, we did 5 billion in 2.5 years' time, and there's this American company. Congratulations, we did the same in US dollars. So, you know what I'm saying, diba? So, malayo pa tayo. In short, nasa baba pa tayo. And I'm proud to say that because, yes, we have this particular milestone in the company. But if you will only understand how big the market is, how big the global MLM industry is, I want you to take pride in what we have done, but at the same time, look far to where we are heading. If as early as now, you feel high and mighty that I don't need to learn anymore, I don't need to grow I don't need to level up my game, I don't need to step up because I'm already making like an effing amount of money. Like here in Cebu, I'm driving a Mustang, for example, diba? Or a Camaro. May mga makikita kang pagkakataon na, oo nga naman, maganda na yung success na yan. Don't we celebrate? We do. But think forward. Think further. Look at them in such a way that you will be in that place in the future. That you will be in that moment in the future that you can take the credits as being, I am part of this company. And by that time, you may not even see me. Not because I don't want to see you, but because we're quite everywhere. We're quite going. I don't have to mention it right now. But I'm telling you, make the most of it. When there's an opportunity to learn. And once you've learned things, please implement. Strike fast. How do you strike fast? Know your thing, know your game, know your business, know your products. Bring your tools with you, strike fast. But one thing that you must never fail to recognize. Follow the law. And in your case, the law is our policy. And our policy is embedded after the public laws, the public policies. That is our constitution. A lot of people will have difficult time understanding what we're doing. especially this coming week. It's a tax deadline week. Actually, that's gonna be on Monday because April 15th fell on a Sunday, so we have until Monday. And a lot of people would say, kailangan mo magbayad ng taxes. Like in the past or in other companies na pinanggalingan ko, hindi naman ako nagbabayad ng taxes. It's just, di ba nag-withhold na yung company? That is a portion. That's not even a payment due for your income. Follow me. It is difficult, but once you follow the protocols of the company, because the company's protocols are up to the government's regulations, you will enjoy it. Have you seen our distributors, perhaps even Jofel? They get to borrow money from the bank. They get to be approved. In the past, networking po kayo. Sorry sir, pasensya na po kayo, pero hindi kami nag-approve eh. Networking. Hindi, malaking check ko. Sir, pasensya na po kayo. This is an order. Or kaya magpakita ka ng malaking income mo, you will have difficult time. Dada ka sa butas ng karaya. It is only until this time. And by the way, through NWorld, you will see people buying their fancy cars, nice homes, on their own accounts because the bank give them that particular credit facility. Why? Because you're paying the right taxes. You show them that you're not only making money, you're paying your dues. Making money is one thing. Guys, listen up. Making money is one thing. And I remember saying it, you can always make money, right? You can always make money, right? Making money is one thing. Paying your dues is another. Making money is for you to be able to get what you want. But paying your dues is for you to be great. Because that is what you owe to the government, to the land that gives us this opportunity. And that's very important. And not so many people will be able to follow our policies. And if they don't, kick out sila. Sir, bakit natin ilalak yung account? Bakit natin suspend? I do suspend accounts. You know me. I have suspended pretty much number of accounts here, right? I've suspended people. I have terminated people. You see the difference between somebody who's after making money, like big bucks, and somebody who's after being specific with his purpose and goals. If you're after money, you will compromise everything. Your character, your integrity, how you do things. If you're after your purpose, your goals, doing it right, not just doing it anyway or doing whatever it takes, that will set you apart from the other players. And people will wonder, as in they always wonder, why do people from NWorld make a lot of money in spite of the amount of tax that they pay? Simply because the program that we have, what we have created, are not only quite the most significant in the market. Competition will storm at us. They will always take every opportunity. But this is the point. It's simply because we're a 2-year-old company, we did 5 billion in this country. That nobody has ever done in the past. That's why any opportunity that they can take and hit us, they will do it. You know why? Because if they talk about themselves, nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. If they talk about us, uy, isang distributor ni NWorld na taga ganito. O nahihirapan na siya, hindi na kumikita. So that's gonna be a good story. But if it's about them, si ganito kumita ng, we know him. Yung mga taga dun sa company mismo, alam po namin yan, pinautang lang po yan ng ganito. Alam po namin. Palabas lang po yan. Kami mismo. You know, guys, I have this great number of people talking to me. It's just that we have the ability to say no. I terminate. I even refund money of leaders. If I don't like your behavior, if I don't like how you're behaving, I'm gonna suspend your account. And I'm backed up by lawyers that I can even fight this over if you want. I'm gonna suspend your account. You know why? Because I'm not motivated with money, but by purpose. So I'm gonna do it right. So kahit na buwebenta si ganito ng maganda, putulin yung sungay. Ang sabi na blind, putulin yung sungay hanggat bata pa lang, hanggat maliit pa lang. Why? If you don't do it right now, later on when you become so big, when he becomes so big, it would be impossible for you to stop that monster that you created yourself in the first place. Why do I know that? I've been in the industry long enough to know a lot of things. And for me, it is going to be a right decision over a popular decision. Popular decisions that I always will try to make the best promises to you. But you see us, that we are confident with our program, with our brand, with our name. You know how are we able to exude that in the industry? All-time high sales. After that, we adjusted the program. If you're not secured with your company, you will not adjust the program. Because you're scared that people might not like it, people might go away. In my head, I've been here long enough. One person can go away, two persons can go away. If they're the wrong set of people, I would be glad to lay down the red carpet for you and kick you out of the bus. Why? This is not a business of pleasing everybody. Come on. There's no such thing like that. You got to embrace the right set of people. Take out the bad ones. If you take out the bad ones, you'll have safe, good tires, and engine running on the top of its condition. You got to work on your hustle more than the things that you aspire to have. Huwag nyo na isipin yung kotse. Do not even work for the house, for the car, for the income. Byproduct. They come second hand. Or byproduct. Or they are just like part of, what you actually do every day. They are not the purpose. They are part of the purpose. Am I making sense with that? If you know your purpose, no matter how difficult things are, no matter how good things are, no matter how great things are, you will not forget your purpose. And guys, I'm saying this not because it's always about the challenges. A lot of people, especially nowadays, because you're making a lot of money, you check your heart not only when there are challenges, you check your hearts when you're doing great. Baka nakakalimutan mo na yung paa mo nasa ere na. And before you realize it, you're just a puny being in a universe that doesn't even recognize your existence. I feel like I'm a nobody, you know what? That's how I feel. And that's how I always keep myself being sane. I don't think of myself as somebody who has done 5 billion in 2.5 years. Hindi ko inisip yun. Of course, from time to time, I celebrate just like right now. Cheers! I got you there. Raise your glasses, guys. Raise your glasses. Sir. Si Jun, naalala niyo na? Best friend na ako. Pero hindi ko siya. Best friend. You got it right. Guys, kidding aside, of course, Jun, thank you. Thank you, everyone. And I appreciate the wonderful night. Thank you. Great dinner, Marlo. You know the best places here,
Yes.
I know you're going out a lot of times. Yes. Because you know these kind of places, right?
Yes.
And I like you doing that.
Thank you.
So when we have like these kind of affairs, we just know where to dine out or eat out. And in the future, you have your groups, you have your own leaders. Bring them here. Share your blessings, please.
Yes.
Right? Share your blessings. Not only to the billions this time, but to our friends and folks, our loved ones, our family, to the accomplishment of your goals, and to the challenges that you have conquered, and to more challenges, please, that you will conquer. Because the greater hurdles or challenges that you conquer, the greater the rewards.
Yes.
That's wrong here. Salute. Cheers. Sir. Sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Alright, so time naman ni June ngayon.
Yeah.
Hey, June na. June. Right, sir. Una, sir. Una. Mais yan. Ano? Nilipong ako. Ikaw na. Mga leaders natin sa Privé, batiin mo. Batiin mo na sila.
Ba't ang bilis mo mamula?
Oh, yan na si Jude.
Yes.
Right.
Pasensya na.
Okay, tapos na.
Giubo ba? Giubo. Nagulit ko sa ganina sa camera. Hindi kawas ko kay Giubo. Mo nakakaroon, ako ipasa kay Mr. Barty speaking.
That's what I exactly told him. Just do that one.
Anyway,
I was kidding.
Just give you about 3 minutes since I'll be talking tomorrow for the next 5 hours. My point is, I'd like to first of all really thank President Drew for inviting me to be here. Right?
Public.
It was becoming part of my life that suddenly everything that I was looking forward to just crashed to the ground. But I wasn't afraid. There was really no fear in my life. Why? Because I have the Lord as my greatest son. Sometimes, one time we were talking, he said, we have plans, but his plans is better than ours. We cannot fathom the love that he has for us. Okay? So, with all the things that was happening, I was alone here in the Philippines because my family is in the US. So, something happened, and not knowing what to do, but I was still excited because I know my greatest upline is guiding me.
That's right.
Then, it's the time, the right time. Is what we call God's timing.
That's right.
I coordinated with him. I saw the vision that he has, and I know as whatever is gonna happen in the future with us, you will be amazed.
Yes.
If you go home tonight and you'll be able to sleep, man, don't come to my training tomorrow. I would like you right now, I want you to sink in that whatever you have today is just a tip of the iceberg of what his vision and where he's bringing us. I will not just follow anybody. I follow the person that has a vision, a righteous and honest vision. Yes. Character of integrity. And I will say, let's go. Whatever you say, all I have to say is instead of being jump, I say how high.
Yes.
I will never question. Okay? So I will always become a good follower. And the best part, as I be a good follower, I will always be open to anything. And I said, the future for you is what he's working for. He doesn't need to work for his future. We talked about that one time. I said, man, you just sell all your houses? He said, yeah. Your cars? No, the house, the cars, yeah. He said, also, Marty, sell all my watches. And I'll be good. I will not be working anymore. Yeah, but it's not that. My heart is for these people that believe in me, that trusted in me, and the lives and the children, their children, that is in my heart to be helped. And when he said that,
Yes.
tomorrow, see you all, and please come on time. Okay?
All right.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Raise your glasses.
Cheers.
You got it again. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow. All right?
We love NWorld.
NWorld loves you and I love you all guys. Thank you. Cheers.
We love you, Pres.
So, si Marl na, his turn. His turn. Hey guys, thank you for watching though. I thought it was on our privé, but I don't know if I'm going to save this one or what. But thank you for watching. Salamat, and I hope you quite learned something from that. So from the bottom of my heart, and from the things that we have said a while ago and the things that we're about to say tomorrow, we'll see you there. Cheers for now. Tata for now. To God be the glory. Good morning, guys. Oops, sorry. It's good evening. Cheers.